Thank you for coming and show us your support.
No problem.
My name is Glenda. I am the candidate for East Coast GRC. During my residence visit, I have met many residents who are Hainanese, and so before I begin my speech, I would like to say a few words to my Hainanese fellow men. Thank you. My fellow Singaporeans, I last stood on the rally stage and gave my speech in Ang Mo Kio in 2006. My team contested in the Ang Mo Kio GRC, our Prime Minister's ward. And I remember PM Lee's face when he found out how much votes he had won. 66.14% of the valid votes. I don't think he was very happy with his report card. If I were him, I think I'd better buck up and work much harder to score better the next time. But do you think the PAP has worked harder over the last 5 years?
No!
Has things in Singapore gotten better?
No!
Straight after the general elections in 2006 October, SMRT and SBS Transit were given approval to increase bus and train fares by 1.7%. That was justified based on the positive economic outlook in 2006. In 2007, fares went up 1 to 2 cents. 2008, another round of increase. And last year, the implementation of distance-based fares, which even though the Public Transport Council has insisted that most Singaporeans will be paying less, have not been able to show us the transparency of how they derived that conclusion. We were told by SBS Transit, year after year, hike after hike, that the reason for the fare increase is because of rising fuel and energy prices. But when oil prices dropped drastically in late 2008, and we asked, why have the fares not come down in tandem? Minister Raymond Lim, also MP for East Coast GRC, said public transport fare is not directly linked to oil prices. We link it to national factors like the inflation level in Singapore and the wage level in the whole of Singapore. Why are the transport operators singing one tune while you are singing another tune? Minister Raymond Lim, I know you are the transport minister in Singapore, but please do not take us for a ride. In 2008, SMRT reported a profit of 149.9 million. In 2009, they see an increase in profits to 162.7 million. Last year, their profits went up again to $163 million. These are during times of recession. Why are we pushed harder and harder while their profits go up higher and higher? What were you doing if you were not ensuring that the two transport operators in Singapore are regulated so that we Singaporeans pay a fair and affordable price on public transport, especially in bad times? That we are not bullied into paying a higher price whenever and whatever they want. He said profits will drive them to excel. But with no other options available, do we have a choice? Not only do we have to accept the higher prices, we also have to shove and push our way into the trains and squeeze jam-packed with people. Does he know how frustrating that is? I have a question for you then. During off-peak hours, the trains are still packed because now the trains come less often. Can we pay an off-peak discount price then? The government said they helped us fight through the recession over the last few years. But I think it's the people themselves who work harder than anybody than ever to get through these difficult times. I have talked about transport costs. Then there's the escalating prices of HDB flats, higher medical costs, and the increased GST. These are all basic costs we need to incur to live as a citizen in Singapore. We are not talking about the increase in the price of a Rolex watch or that of a Kate Spade bag. Again, right after the 2006 general election, GST went up from 5 to 7% in 2007. Will we see another hike after this year's elections? Voters, do you want to take the risk and vote them all into the government again?
Buy medicine and pay GST. Glenda, I love you.
Sorry, give me a minute. I ask, who is raiding our reserves? Workers' Party, who is proposing affordable housing, or our Ministry of Finance risking our money in investments we didn't choose to buy into? Are they forgetting that these are our money? We pay tax. We contribute to CPF. We put our money into Medisave. Temasek insists that it is a long-term investor and is not affected by short-term swings in the market. Then why did they offload the shares they bought in Merrill Lynch just a little over a year? That resulted in a realized loss of $4.6 billion. What about the exceeded budget for Youth Olympic Games last year? From a budgeted $104 million to $387 million, was that amount justifiable given the little publicity and reception it received? I have heard the international audience talk about F1, but I've yet to hear anybody outside of Singapore mention a word about YOG. So where is the accountability and transparency? We need to ask questions, and we have many more questions to ask. Labour Chief Lin Swee Say for East Coast GRC already said he's looking to retire by the next general election. I say we Workers' Party East Coast team take over now so that residents will have a team that will stay long-term and take better care of you. As reported in the Straits Times today, like Mr. Eric Kwan has said, I may be Uncle Killer, but I float like a butterfly and I sting like a 对于这一点，我只是想说这句话：晋国不让须眉。我们队员绝对能胜任这个任务，为你们的国会里说出你们为你们在国